Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Last class we have explained about this EJB. Now in this lab tutorial we are going to explain to you how to create an enterprise application. So this is our final objective of this course ITSW 3101. Final objective. What is the final objective is how you can create an enterprise application. So tomorrow if you are going to any job, there they are using the enterprise application. So how you will develop, so that um objective we will achieve in this lecture by implementing Java server faces as a presentation layer. Enterprise Java beans as the business layer, business tier, and the persistence database tier is your JPA. So when you combine these, we can achieve the all CRUD operations: create, read, update, delete for your web application. So first of all, I will go and start the NetBeans as a run administrator mode. Right click, run as administrator. Okay, so the application has run in the administrator mode. So now you will not have any restrictions, so everything will work fine, hopefully, inshallah. Okay, so for me I have some problem with this one. We'll delete. Fine. Okay, so already see, if you create an enterprise application, 1 2 3 4, see 4 files as a single project will be created. So first of all, new file, new project, Java Maven, Java with Maven, and then here you have to select this one, enterprise application. This is the first step. You understand, no, students? First step is this one, enterprise application. You have to choose. Where is that one? Where is that one? Lab 12. This one. Okay. In this one we will modify the things. So right click on the project, Java with Maven. Okay, then create enterprise application. Select this one. Okay, now click next and type the project name. So you can type any project name. So if you want to follow next EJB and JPA, Jsf Ejb and JPA. Okay, you can give any name. Okay, now server you select it. So you have to see the steps here. Where is that steps? So after creating the project we will see that one. So this one is the server, this one is the version of enterprise edition. Finish. Now it will create the project. It will take certain time, so it will create same like this. One is this one, snapshot, then another is an enterprise archive, EAR, another is EJB project, another is a web project. So it will take time. In your lecture when you go, I have discussed you the packages. This one, where this one. So if you create this application, see, you will have the first one, the var file. Inside the var file you will have all your classes, and this everything is a single EAR, means this is your complete project. This one EAR, lab 12 EAR. So it will take time to create the project. See, it is creating the project. And in the after this one, you can see the next step is, first step is go to this one and create the what do you call, database table, namely like person or anything else. Then you can choose which type of database you are selecting for your project. By default in your NetBeans, this is the database sample, Java DB sample or Sun Server sample. These are the two things, two databases available. So it's still creating. I am showing you from the beginning because tomorrow you should not say that this is the error, that is a error not coming like that. So if you follow like this, you will not face any hiccups. Everything will be smoothly going.
Faster.
I will just pause this video because it is taking time. Where is that? Now the project, see what is the project name? This is the project name we selected. JSF, this one, JSF EJB and JPA. So when you create enterprise application, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 projects will be created. So this is a single file. What is that one? That is nothing but your enterprise archive file, EAR. It is known as. It is known as enterprise archive file. So that is the file which will run in your server, in your Glassfish server. So this is a single file, EAR. So it will have jar, it will have var, everything. Okay, artifact means the product, the version. Now where is that one? See here. So these are our files. This is the snapshot. Here only your JSF files managed beans, that is backing beans, you can create. And here you can create in this one. Uh, you can just see what are the enterprise archive files here, and here your EJB files, and here your web part. So these together is combined in a single project as a snapshot. Okay, first of all, I have done this step. What is that? Where is that? This step is over now. Now let us see the updated file here. Okay, then you have done this one. So now what I will do is I will create one table, because the data coming, this is from the database table. So better to have create one table. Services, click here, databases, Java DB. You can see, no? So there are these two databases. So which one, anyone you can use, but I am using this one. So just you have to right click and say connect. When you say connect, just click OK. So this is the database started now. What is that one? This one, Sun App Server Samples, this one. So when I expand this one, so here is my table, but I will create another table. Create table. What is the name of the table I will give? I will give like students. Okay. add the column. First, see here, I have given here this one. Go to the services and do this step. So add ID person as a primary key, name as a string, email as a string, phone. You can give any data type, but to keep it simple for the first time, I am just using like ID student. What is that one? Number. Size, if you want, you can mention size, for example like 12. Primary key. Khalas. Now add second column. What? Name. Student name. Student name. It is Varkar, so I will give 200 as a size. Next is student email, again Varkar, 200 I will give. Then name, email, student phone number, mobile. This is number. Okay, if you want, you can mention the size here, 10 or 12 or 11, etc. Okay, so these are the things that is asked here. Primary key is ID person, name, email, phone. So I am creating, and see, this is the database they have selected in these steps. I told you, if you want, you can select this one, sample, and connect it. Now what I have done is I am choosing this one. So it depends here which is your choice. Okay, so now see here the table. What is the table name I added? Student. Student or students? I think students, this one. So initially there is no data, zero data. Okay, so come to the projects now. Next step is what? First step is finished now. This one is finished for us. So I will update my file also here. Okay, next step, see, I have given the name of the project. Okay, either you do like this or you do like that was what I have told you. So this step, if you want, you can move it to the second step. It is also a good decision. First database you create, you can choose either sample or sun server app. This one, sun app server samples. Then you create the project. Then next step, where is that one? Update the persistence unit. Where is this one? The location is given there. Can you see here? Open the persistence.xml file. Where is this file? In the lab 12 meta inf folder. Go to your project here. This is our project. So in the snapshot, other sources, see the project name here, Jsf Ejb Jpa snapshot. One second, I will take that name and I will update in my file. Okay, so here update the persistence unit by going to this one. The project name I take is this one. Instead of lab 12, I will say rename this one. Okay, so this is the project name. In that project you go to meta inf folder. Where is that meta inf folder? In this other sources, main sources, here persistence xml. Check the same database you have selected or not. See here, default which database? Sample means this one, but I did not started that database, I started this database. So choose this one, default schema. Finish. Now save. Okay, so that is a step. Open the persistence.xml in that lab snapshot, select the data source, for example this one, then check the source is updated or not. That is the means here in the source, this is the one. See, sun server app samples design. When you go, it is not having the server. Okay, we will set the server, glassfish server. Where is that one? Properties. See here, server is not selected. Glassfish server. Okay. So once again I will open this one. Now see, the source is this one, sun server app samples. So design, if you go, the same one, but in your lab manual it is given sample. Hada tarika thani, hada tarika wahad. Okay. Number 3 is finished. Now I will go for number 4. So right click the project node of 1.0 EAR EJB web and select build with dependencies. This is good to resolve some problems. Okay, that is the step now. So what you will do now is right click on your project. This is the project. Same for the others also. This one, EAR 1.0, those things. Okay, I am writing the full name here so that you will get the complete steps. Otherwise you may say that this is not working, that is not working. Okay, so select all, then you click the update. So what are the projects here? This one, this one, this one, this one. I am pressing the shift button and selecting the 4. Right click, build with dependencies. So all the projects will be built. It will be cleaned, it will be built with the appropriate dependency by downloading it from the Maven. So it's a success. So now 5th step. So right click on lab tool and click a new entity from the databases. Okay, and store it in the package name called entities. Then select the table person. So here this step also I will take here. Okay, already it is there here. See here, expand the JPA and JSF EJB and JPA. Go to the source package, then create an entity called package called entities. Then in that one you can generate the entity. So which one? This one only, no? EJB. So here also they are telling that same. Lab 12, think here only. Wait. Okay, see here 12.10 snapshot. That means here. So go to this one, go to this project and create the source package there and entity. That is one step. Otherwise, right click, new, What I am saying is entity classes from database. If you don't have this one, click other. Go here, enterprise Java beans. Then no, not enterprise Java beans, persistence. Here you have entity classes from database, means you are creating the entity, means Java class from the database table. So what is the table we created for this project? Students, isn't it? Now see, it will show me what are the all databases tables available in this schema Sun App Server samples. So which is our table? This one. So you select that, click add button. So our table is selected. Now click next. So student table, uh, source packages. So what you can do is you can create a package here, entities. Okay, then next, here only one small change you have to do is select as a list. And here the fetch type, what type of fetch? The database object should be retrieved without asking or with asking. Eager means without asking the user, the database instance is loaded, the values will be loaded into the session. Lazy means whenever the user asks, that time the data is brought from the database into the session. Okay, this is the one which in the lecture 11 it has been discussed. You can refer this one, eager, lazy. Now I don't use anything, by default I will leave. So this is the step we completed now. So right click, create the entity class from database, then select the database package, you type as entities, select the table name as person. So but for this example we have selected students table. Now finish. Now see here, students entity is created. Can you see the student? This is an entity. This is the named query. Okay, these are the fields. What fields you have? Student, student name, student email, student mobile, getter, setters. Everything is there here. Okay, so here it is not a primary key here. To make it as a primary key, what you have to do in your lectures, you can see what you have to do in your this thing. See here I will go there and copy. At id is generating a primary key, but it has to generate it automatically. How it will generate? You have to write there, generation strategy. This one, this needs to be modified here. Instead of basic, means every time you have to enter a primary key, no need, automatically let it generate. So that is why I changed here from basic to this generated value. So that is a change you have to do. Then save the file. That step is finished. Okay, you understand now what I did now? So this step, creating the package, creating the entities, everything is done. I will just use this one. Okay, now next step is what? See, right click on the lab 12, then new other persistence, then click on session beans for the entity classes and store it in the model package. The same step I am also discussing here. Okay, so what I will do now, I will just right click. So the name I will take here, so that right click on the okay, right click, new session beans for entity classes. If you don't find it here, go to others. Here in the persistence, where is that persistence? This one, session beans for entity classes you are creating. So it will create a facade, an abstract class, etc. Now select the entity, add it, student entity. Next. So here, which package you want? I want to put the package name as model, I think. No, I gave it as model. So I will say here dot model. Don't change anything here. See, these are the local remote interfaces. So in your application, if you have a local interface, you can click this checkbox, tick mark this one. It will create an interface. That is what I discussed in lecture 12 of EJB. This is the session beans that is finished now. Can you see here? This is the two classes it has generated. So what it is having is, it is having the interface for the methods for storing to the database, updating, deleting, searching, search all, everything, counting. Okay, so that step is finished now. Now go to this one, right click on the project and then select the properties, add the JSF framework. Here for your project, right click, go to the properties, frameworks. Can you see here there is no framework? What is the framework we are using is JSF, Java Server Faces. Otherwise you cannot create XHTML file. Okay, now see, this is the version what we are using, JSF 2.3. Now click OK. So that framework is added now. Okay, next step is what? Go to your project and delete the HTML file, index.html file. See here, there is a index.html. We don't want this HTML. I will close this all. We don't want this one, HTML. We want XHTML, this one, hello facelets. So I will just delete this one. Okay, that step is also finished now. Number 8, keep the index.xhtml file of the web packages. That is also over. Now check whether the application is running without any error or not. Okay, so 7, 8, 9. Now go to your this thing, right click, run the application. The Glassfish is starting now. See, it is deploying the Jsf Ejb and Jpa application in the server. See, these are the steps it is following. Now khalas, the application is running fine. Hello from facelets. If you want, you can open this file and check. Just refresh to check whether the file is updated. Yes, good morning everyone. So our project is working fine. Everything is configured now. Okay, this step is also over. Now right click on the project, lab 12 snapshot, then click the JSF CDI bean and type the name as person controller. So in our example I will tell students controller. So in that package where you store controller, and select the scope of the bean as session bean. So right click here, go to this one, JSF CDI bean. If you don't have others, go to JSF CDI bean. What is the name? Student controller. Students controller. In package, which package you want? If you want to give any package, you can give the package name here. What is the package name here? Controller. So you want, you can give here controller and select the scope, session scope. Finish. Khalas, this is the controller created for you with session scope. Okay, next, open the person controller, right click on it and call enterprise bean. This is the injection I am doing. Click here, right click, insert code. Here call EJB, enterprise Java bean. Where it is, you have to search your project. So it will be inside your package, this one, students facade, this. Select that. If you have interface, you can select, but no need. In our example, we don't have. Select. So this is the injection. See, at EJB. You have studied this in lecture, this one, how to invoke EJB. See, at EJB, item EJB. You are putting like this. So for our project, we are using this one. Student facade is an EJB. When you open here, can you see here? What is this one? I discussed to you. EJB session beans are three types. One is a stateless, another is a stateful, third one is singleton. So you can write here at stateless, at singleton, or at stateful. Okay, so save this file. So this step is finished for us. Now write a small method called find all, which will return a list of person. So you copy paste this one. So just copy this one. So in your managed bean, go here, method to find all students. Okay, so here these are the comments. Okay, you import these packages list. Your person, where is your person? Not person, I am using what? Students. Oh, here students facade, this one. Import this one. Finished. Save. Okay, that step is over. Next step is update the JSF file index.xhtml. Change the title to personal information system. So open your index.xhtml file. So here I will say student information system, SIS. SIS, okay. Next, now you can see on the right hand side palette is there, palette. So from there you can create the data table. Data table means a table which will display your data from the database, from the entity. Okay, see all of you, this is the important step. So this is called a palette here. This is a palette. If you don't find, go to window, IDE tools, palette. Click this. Now I will remove this one. Good morning everyone. Here you have JSF tags. So what we are creating? JSF data table from entity. Just drag and drop inside the body. Which table you have to select here? Students table. And it will call this method find all. Okay. Now see, code is ready for you here. You don't need to do any stuff. This is a table. Okay, that step is finished. Now I will show you when I click in the output. Okay, now I will set the border as 1 and change there as the list of title you can give here. Students uh, class list. Okay, class list fall 2020. Okay, okay, now see, refresh this page. We have to run that one again, because we have done a lot of beans, everything, we have added the methods, so it has to deploy it in the server. So better to run again, so that it should show you. See, this is the title. I will give the border for the data table. So this is the data table. I am giving border is equal to 1. Okay, if you want to give color, everything you can give here. Okay, column, classes, everything you can give here. If you have, you can give any class name there, padding, everything. So now border is given. I will refresh. Can you see why it is not displaying any data? Is there is no data in the database table. Suppose I will give here. Okay, later we will enter the data in the table. Now 15th step. So I refresh the page in this URL index.xhtml. It is showing me this one, index.xhtml. Okay, now 15th step is finished. Now go to this one. Add the following code in the web.xml, and add the following code in the web.xml. This one. This is to make that you are creating .xhtml files only. This is optional. If you want, you can go here in the webinf web.xml. You can change this one to star.xhtml like this, but I don't want that one. Okay, now in your person controller, that means in your student controller, go there and create the person object. This is the controller. So here I will go private students object I created. Okay, then I will create the getters and setters for this one. That is what it is telling here. Object and generate the getter setters. Like this you have to do. Private person is equal to new person. So here private students, but in the constructor I will say students is equal to new students. Okay, so now I will generate the getters and setters. Finish. So here it is saying some warning, add return parameter. Yes, added. Okay, so 17th step is finished. Now to insert the data from the database to the table, we have to create a method called insert. Where? In your controller. So I have this one, copy paste this one here. So I will write the comment, method to insert data into the database table. So here we are not using person, we have to change this one. Okay, already person is existing in my project, so I don't want that one. So here student facade, here is your this one students object. So here is your students object, and here is your class students. This is the name of table students, the same. So I am returning back to this one. So here add the return tag. Khalas, now I added that one, this one. Now create a new JSF page. What is the name of the page? Is insert.xhtml. Go fast. Web pages, right click, new JSF page. What is the name of the page? Insert. Okay, finish. So this is the create student information or enter student information. Enter student information. So this you remove. Now we have to design the form. See the magic. Already code is not code, it is generated automatically. Already you have the database table. So from that table I will generate the form. So here is the palette. In the palette, JSF form from entity, just drag drop inside the body, select the table. Okay, then this is automatically selected the bean. Now see, the code is generated here. So here enter the student information. Okay, so this is the one which is created. Okay, then this one. Last thing what you have to do is just you have to add one button. There is no button, only the form output text input label is created. So go to last column and type here two buttons. One is called save the data, another is called reset. So here I don't have any action. I will say here type is equal to reset. So here there is no this one is our controller, student controller dot insert. So we have that method. So here type is equal to submit. Okay, so these are the fields, form fields. You see our form is generated automatically now. Okay, so insert. Then 20th step, now insert the following line after the output text value of index.xhtml. Means to insert the record in the index.xhtml. So go to your index.xhtml. At the top here, so I can create one h2 tag, then h colon output. I copied that one. So paste that one. Okay, insert the record. So outcome is insert, means I have to create one page name insert. Steps. Now go to this one, create a method called delete, which deletes the person record from the database table as shown below. So this method delete I am going to add in the person controller, a student controller. Method to delete the student from the database. Okay, so this is not person, so this is a student. So students, this one, entity, or is student facade. Then here add the parameter. Okay, fine. So we have done this step also. Now the another step is add the column delete in the index.xhtml page. What is this delete column means? This is the column, this one. Okay, that one we are going to add. So this code you take, go to the last in the index.xhtml. This is the last column. So after that column I will put here this one. Format. This is the heading. Facet means heading. So here is a student controller here, not person controller. Students controller, then in that one delete. So on click, confirm, are you sure to delete? Yes. Okay, so this is the end of the column. So this code, what it will do is it will display, where is that, like this, the column. This is the column. Okay, so save. Next step, now create a method called update, which updates the person record, and also it will save to the database table. So this is our code. In the person controller, means in the student controller, you write a method. So sorry, method to update the student object into the database. So just format this one. What is this? This one is not required. Okay, this is another method here you have. So we have to change for person to student, because this our example indicates the student. So here this one is a entity, this one is the object name. Okay, here is your object name, and here also the students is this one. Facade, students facade. Okay, sir. So this is the thing updated I have. So now add the parameter here, save. Okay, so now we have finished that one. Now we have to create some pages here. So add the column again, update, that means this one. This is the update column. We earlier added delete column, so add the column uh, update. So I take this one and I will add in the index after this one. Okay, so format this one. Go last plus, so only students controller. Okay, fine. Next step is to create a page known as update.xhtml file. So go to your JSF web pages, right click new JSF page, update, finish. So in the update.xhtml file, change the title to update. So here update student information, update student information. Okay, then from the right hand side of the palette, again same, generate the JSF form from the entity. Delete this JSF form from entity. So drag, drop, finish. Okay, but here while updating we will not update the primary key. So I will remove this one, student ID, which is a primary key. So first two columns is that one only. We will update only the name, phone number, email, etc. Then you can have the buttons. Okay, so not required, id is not required, so I delete it. Then I can add the command button like this. Where is that? Update. So here students controller update. Okay, so you want to have another button as a reset, so you can add it, that one also, clear or reset. No action, type is equal to reset. Okay, here type is equal to submit. Finish. Now the last step, open the browser and check this one. Okay, now we have to run that file again. Index, because we did a lot of changes, so better to run again so that it will be deployed into the server. Now see, insert record is there, so there are no records into the database table. So when I click this, it will show this form. So as I told you, id you should not enter because it is auto generated. id entity student, you have the student entity. So here the id should be generated automatically. So what I will do is I will remove this one from the index dot, sorry, where is that one, insert dot xhtml. So open the file insert dot xhtml. So here I remove these two things, id, save. Okay, refresh. Only you can enter the student name, student email, mobile. You can, if you want, you change this heading, color, background, etc., whatever you want to change. Okay, like this. So student name is Galia Hamdan, I don't know, some your long name. So your email galia at cas.edu.om dot sur, mobile number 12345678. Bismillah. Okay, so this is the automatic generated key value, Galia Hamdan, email id, mobile number, delete, update. Now you go to the database here, refresh this table or view the data. Can you see number 101 Galia Hamdan, Galia id, and this one. Okay, I want to update. Galia, what is your full name? Tell me. Galia is not there. Allah Akbar. Galia Hamd Ali Alhamdan. I don't know what exactly, but I am changing. So name should be changed. Now see, Galia Hamud Ali Alhamdan. So when you see in the database, go refresh. The name is changed here. Okay. So next one, Safa Al Dawiani. Safa, I will write first. Email safa.sur at cas.edu.om. Mobile number 12345678. Okay, the data is entered into the database. Refresh 102. Automatic generated key sequence. Now I want to update Safa. Safa Al Davyani. Okay, update. So Safa Davyani is inserted here. Again, I want to insert some more record. Amna Saif Amna at Amna dot sur at cas.edu.om. Mobile 12345678. Okay, Amna Saif created in the database. Created. Now I will update Amna Saif Al Rasbi. Okay, name is updated here. Here we will see it's also updated here. Okay, last student Anwar Ali. Anwar dot sur at cas.edu.om 12345678. Okay, Anwar Ali update Anwar Ali Al Hinai. Okay, Anwar Ali Al Hinai is updated here. Class. Now I want to insert one more record. Asma asma.sur at cas.edu.om 12345678. Asma. Okay, now if I click delete, it will tell, are you sure you want to delete? Yes, then the record Asma is deleted. So you can check in the database, there is no Asma. Before it was there. Okay, so this is the complete CRUD operations. So if you want to create a new record, go here and create. You understand, students?
Yes, Mr.
So this is the complete lab. So it is showing you the output like this. So you have to practice like this for your project. This is just 1 or 2 pages, but for your project you show first login screen. Then after login you can ask to enter the student information. Then after that you can show the record. Like that you can do some set of pages and implement the concepts. CDI validations, I did not enter the validations here. So when I click enter, it will save the empty values. So you can implement the validations here, not null, constraints, everything. Display the error messages here, like that. So in the midterm, what is that one, lab exam, nobody has done that error messages displaying h colon messages. I actually displayed the messages here at the right side. So any questions you have?
Lab exam, why you put image in button?
Pardon me, lab.
Lab exam,
uh,
why you put image on button?
why put or how to put?
Why you put image and how to
Image,
put?
how to put, I told in the last class that just resource folder you have to create. You have to create a folder called resources. See this one, where is that? Not this
Sir, we know that, but
one.
when you put it in button and we should to put action and I don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
also.
same command button. Same, it is a command button, but only thing is